Alright, coach. Well, I'm back here at K1. Honestly, I've been going every single day this week. It's been between 1 to 2 races. Just because it's what I'm using to kind of get myself back into the groove of being a person. Um, I'm averaging about 5 minutes per race. The video is about 7 minutes, but I'm racing for about 5 minutes. And then at the end of the video, I will also add the Samsung Health screenshot of the workout. I believe it was 45 minutes, so I'm looking at a little over 50 minutes. Alright, so for this race, there was a lot of newbies, a lot of amateurs. So the one thing you get to practice when they're in the way is trying to keep your speed, your momentum, but trying to outmaneuver them so you can make the pass, but maintaining the maximum speed, because when they're in the way, they cause you to slow down dramatically, and because of the wider angle you have to take to get around them, you lose even more time. So trying to pass them, gaining speed into the corners, out of the corners actually, and into the straightaways, trying to get like a little head start there. That's kind of the best way, like right now. That's the best way. But then when they slow down the races because someone spins, it also takes away time. But anyways, you would think that with the slow people it would be less tense, because you can go fast. Maybe sometimes it's not always the case. For me, I think it's a little more tense because of the shame of driving into someone at full speed, knowing that you're a better racer than them, and then the shame that how the workers are going to look at you, kind of like, really, bro, you know better. But sometimes it's inadvertently, like, it's not, we don't do it on purpose. It's kind of just, the gap is open, you try to take the gap at full speed, and then someone who doesn't know closes the gap on you, or someone that's not really aware of their surroundings, they slam the car into your line, and then wham, so, and it's just a little bit embarrassing. So for me, I think it's more tense because I have to be more mindful, so I have to be more mentally engaged into other people, instead of focusing on my best driving that I can do and finding the best line, or figuring out the car at full speed, how it handles. Instead, I have to worry, like here, I have to worry about weaving one way, weaving the other, make sure I'm clear, and then once I'm clear, speed up again. But by then I've lost maybe about like a second. So in the grand scheme of things, a second, like, it adds up. So yeah, this to me is more tense than racing in the GP at full speed, because at least I know there that everyone will go fast, and I don't really have to worry too much about running into someone, because the likelihood of that happening is very small. You're gonna see some aggressive driving here. It's just because I'm on the outside, so I thought he saw me, so I'm trying to check the inside in case he left the gap open on the turn so I could overtake him from the inside. But since he didn't, the outside did the job, and I eventually took the inside on the next corner, so that was just better position. See, this is what I mean about the spin outs. They slow it down, and then I can't really post the average as a confident number, or representative, an actual number that represents the average, because it's watered down by these slowdowns on public races. So this guy just missiled right past me, and when someone does that, especially if I don't know who that person is, because this is my home track, I just gotta turn it up. I gotta turn it up as much as I possibly can. So here's what ends up happening. So this guy's pretty fast, but I secure the pass and I put one guy in traffic between us. And you think it's over. But then comes that moment that I'm talking about, the tense. Oof! If I would have kept going, if I didn't counter steer or hit the brakes, I would have slammed into that guy really hard and I would have messed his back up. So what I do, I opted for the shameless way. And I lost position and he passed me again, and there he goes away, 2 guys away. Now I have to weave 1, try to weave 2. Oh no, the checkered flag. But the good thing is I think I did get the fastest time. I have the score sheet somewhere here, so I'll post the Samsung Health screenshot, and I will also post the times from that day that are right here. 24.441 was my best time. Next guy was 25.423, and he got that on the last lap, so he almost had me had I not done my best on the 5th lap. Also just noticed that I'm on the Irvine Adult Best of the Week for this sheet. That was 926. At that time I was number 2 of the week, 23.756. The leader, 23.717. Well, that's all I got, Coach. Thank you for watching.